Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome to Tavern Keeper. Although really it should be welcome back to Tavern Keeper because we have played this before. We played the demo of this a while ago, but now we are back with the fancy pants early access version which has all sorts of new and exciting bits and bobs going on. So if you didn't see us play this before, Tavern Keeper is a fantasy world tavern management game where we run a tavern, we serve people ale, we rent out rooms, we chat to the customers, and very excitingly, we decorate. There are many decorative items, which is brilliant, and the whole decorating process is lovely and freeform, which is marvellous. And it's all fun and bright and colourful and light-hearted, and it is of course a complete must-play for the Geek Cupboard. So do you know what, here we go. Let's play some Tavern Keeper and do some tavern keeping.
Welcome to Riverbottom. I hope you like mud. And oh, here's your first tavern. Bit of a fixer-upper, it seems. There's much to do before opening the doors.
Okie doke, here we go. Welcome to our new tavern here in Riverbottom. And yes, the narrator guy isn't joking around. This place does need a lot of work. Look at it. Look at what we're trying to work with. It's all falling apart. There's a big pile of rubble over here. Some sort of mouldy thing here. That thing is entirely collapsed. So yes, it's going to need quite a lot of work. Also, the merchant has arrived. Hello there, merchant. That's you. You're some sort of like a cyclops troll type thing. Whatever. Hello there. How are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Thank you for stopping by. We will be with you momentarily. We have got a little bit of work to do over here first, though. So I think we begin, however, by asking a very important question, because we can see that time is ticking by. Right now, we are running at normal speed. And of course, the merchant did just sort of rock up at the little pier thing. So we know time is ticking by. So I think let's begin by asking the important question. And I think you all know what it is. So say it along with me, everybody. Is spacebar pause? And yes, I can very happily confirm that spacebar is pause. Well done, game. Good job. You're doing it right. Okay, now that time is paused, I think we go and have a little look around. What is going on? So we've got our rundown tavern over here. So we've got a door there which leads to the trader. Then a door out the back, which I don't know where that goes. It just goes out to the, I don't know, the beer garden, possibly, that thing there. And then we have a door here, which I imagine is going to be our main sort of entrance. There's a little bridge over there, and there's the sign for the way in. So yeah, that's going to be the main entrance. Okay, that's fine. So we need to clear all this kind of stuff out, I think, and then get building. And down here, we've got a list of what we need to do. So we need to build a tap room. We need to place a tap in the tap room. We need to build a bar. Hire a staff member, buy some drinks, have some drinks in stock, assign a drink to the tap, and then we can open up and people can come in and have a lovely drink. Okay. And then, yeah, just a quick look around as well. It's just all sort of, yeah, it's all grim and swampy and unpleasant, as you would imagine. It's just all sort of, yeah, there's a load of old trees around and mud and slime. There are some things over here that look like maybe they once were in the tavern, and maybe they've, I don't know, been thrown out or whatever. That's a table, and that looks like a table possibly, and some barrels and things, but yeah, okay. So it doesn't look great out there. On the little intro bit that sort of played before we actually saw our tavern for the first time, when it was showing us the swamp, there was a creature in a tree. And it looked a bit scary. It looked a bit bitey. I can't see it around. I was looking for it, just thinking it might sort of pop into the action at some point. But no, I can't see it, so maybe it's not going to be an issue or something. I'm not quite sure. It might pop up later on. Who knows? Right, let's turn our attention back to this over here. Because, yes, I think first things first, we need to clear out a load of old rubbish. Because, yeah, all this needs to be removed. So I think, yeah, we can go down here and go to demolish mode. Right, so I think we need to get rid of individual components. Look, so that needs to go. So we can get rid of whatever that was. Was that a table once upon a time, maybe? So get rid of that. And then over here, I think that's the old bar. So we can get rid of the old bar. And then I think this is the old tap room, because it's a larger kind of zoned out area. So I think we click that and we get rid of the former tap room, and then just some sort of junk over here as well. So let's do that, and there we go. Right, so come out of demolish mode. So now we need to zone out a new tap room. So we go down here to zone out different room types. So what room types do we have? We've got a hallway, we've got a staff room, we've got the tap room, we have a storeroom, we've got empty, which is, oh, just like this. Just sort of not really used for anything at all. It's not a hall, it's not a room, it's just, unused space. Okay, and then we have auto select. It auto-selects a room type that's under the cursor. Oh, I see. So if you wanted to expand a room, rather than sort of having to figure out what it is, you can just go auto-select, click that, and then drag it and make it bigger or whatever. Okay, right, that's fine. So we want a tap room, the heart and soul of the tavern. Okay, so if we start that over here, because if people are coming in here, they want to walk right into the tap room. That's where all the action is. That's where the beer's going to be and the tables are going to be and everything else. So if we get that set up over here, what if we... Hang on. Can that go like that? So it's sort of... I quite like it when you sort of drag and sort of, drag it around. It does fit into available sort of spaces, which is quite nice within the tavern walls. That's quite clever. If we go like that, bring that over, then we've got ourselves quite a big tap room. And then this little space down here, we could use that for something else. That could be maybe some sort of storeroom, or possibly a staff room or something like that. So yeah, that's just an extra kind of room that we can get access to. So if we go like that, 24 by 14, can we afford this? Hang on. Can we come out of that? I don't want to, hang on, escape. How much is it? How much is a tap room and how much money have we got? We've got 430 money. I don't know what currency it's in. I'm going to assume it's gold coins, or whatever. 430 units of the local currency, and the tap room is 0.25 per tile. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, no, that's fine. We can afford that, I think, then. That should be okay. So if we say, yes, I would love that, that's going to... Oh, there you go, 77. 77 of our 430 money. Right, and then we confirm that. And boop, in goes our tap room. Okay, and then we have a door. Okay, so the door... we do need a door for here, but I think when we zone out that room, we'll add the door to it, when we do that room there. This here, I think, do you know what we'll do? There's a door there, so maybe if we have a hallway leading through here, so let's connect those up with the hallway. Just trying to kind of figure out where it would go. So just there, I think. So like that. So we can have a hallway linking those. And then on that side, we could have a room. And then on this side, we could have a room. I'm not quite sure what rooms we need, but we can have different rooms on either side of that main hallway. That is what we will do. I'd like to go down here. So can we have a hallway zone? Can we do that? Can we see information about it? So 0.1 per tile. Increases walk speed by 20%. Oh, that's quite good. So if we bring that, the door isn't in line with oh dear. Okay, right, hang on. We need to go and do some rejigging. Already things have gone a bit wonkaloids. Okay, we'll confirm the little hallway. Is that right? Yes, that is correct for the hallway. Okay, right, so we'll connect that up with the hallway. This hasn't worked at all well, has it? And that's going to need a door, apparently. I don't think it does need a door. We need to rejig this door. Hang on a minute. We're going to demolish that door just there. And then we are going to go into... would it be build mode? Can we grab doors? Okay, tap room. How do we put a door in? Maybe it's not there. Hang on a minute. Is it build and another thing? Foundation. There we go, a door. Right, we've got it, everybody. Right, put a door in. There we go. Entirely professional. Smooth as you like. Right, there we go. And then, I think over here, maybe that could be... Do we make that the staff room? Or do we make that a storeroom? Because we are going to need both. Although, we have got limited cash, of course. Maybe let's just get the tap room stuff done. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Right, so tap room. So here are all the items, and there are quite a lot, and this just grows. We're going to get loads more of these. At the minute, In the tap room, we've got different counters, got a bulletin board, got a nice sort of welcome mat type thing. The staff room's got beds and things. Decorative at the minute, we only have a wicker basket. But I think we'll have loads of them soon. That's going to grow. Lighting, we need some lighting options. But yeah, there's plenty going on, including actually an outhouse. We might want to get one of those placed over here somewhere, possibly sooner rather than later. But let's get the tap in. So this is the bar, isn't it, effectively? I think if we put the bar along here, and that leaves all that space there for tables and chairs and everything else. So I think, yeah, we'll put the bar along here. So if we could have it, we can, hang on. We can put extra bits in like that. So if we snap a bar counter onto the edge, just there, although people are going to be waiting at the counter in front of the door, that's not very good, is it, actually? That is not very good. Actually, what about here? Can we put it there? Can we fit it on here? Yes, I can snap to the edge. There might be some people who are in the way of the edge of that corridor, but that's okay. You know, space is limited. We've got to work what we've got. So put that in like that, and then we want the tap. Okay, and the tap, I think, snaps to where it needs to be, although, have we got room? Do I need to bring the... Is that corridor just a bad idea overall, maybe? I'm going to put that in. Oh, but now I think it's complaining about a lack of space. Oh no, there's no drink. There's no drink selected. Okay, right, that's fine. That's okay. Right, so now we need to hire somebody to work here. So let's go and find some staff, shall we? So at the moment, we've got Samuel. Okay, hello there, Samuel. You're very good at serving drink. You're a very good chef. You're a good janitor. You're not a very good dog's body. So you're not good at doing just sort of, general kind of bits and bobs, but you're very good at everything else. Okay. So, I mean, really, we need a server. That's what we want. We need a server to go and serve the drinks. Anders is a very good server. Oh, hang on, you've got traits. Oh, you haven't got any traits. Okay. Although, you do collect flowers, which is nice. You also think owning plain old rocks is beneath them. And a previous employer praises them for smiling a lot. I mean, it's not overly shown right now. And then, of course, yeah, Samuel is an elf. Okay. So we've got Andres, who's a dwarf. Okay. Previous employer fired them for mixing up a centaur. Sacked from the twice-tailed dryad for spitting on other people's feet. Owns a golden shackle. Oversaw the layout at the Orange Tavern. And they've got dark vision. They can see in the dark thanks to a carrot-heavy diet. Delicious. And you're a fast worker. You like a good pace when working and walking. Okay, you're quite good. Option number 3, Zally. Okay, Zally is very good as a dog's body, just to go and deal with other bits and bobs. They were let go from the sea centaur for slapping a tavern elemental, thinking about skeletons make them cry. They love everything apart from maybe skeletons. Oh no, maybe they love skeletons. I've assumed they're crying about the skeletons because they're scared of them. But no, maybe when they think about skeletons, their love for skeletons is so strong that it just makes them, too emotional and they start crying. And they were sacked from the Orc's Cow for defying the reign of the Dark Lord. And you for night shifts. Oh, you only want to work during the night time. Okay, that might make things a little bit tricky. And then we've got Steve. Just Steve. Hi there, Steve. Their loveliest hobby... I mean, I'm interested, because I like hearing about lovely things. Their loveliest hobby is worshipping chaos. Okay, yeah, I probably wouldn't open with that on your sort of job application, but right, you are. Not very good at cleaning money. Collects books. Needs time off for a giving gifts festival. Okay. You are covered in filth all the time, and you're a quick burner. Okay, right. So you're probably not the best person. Okie dokie. Aiden is a human. Their greatest quality is their inability to lie. Thinking about death makes them ill. What's that there? They have particular likes and dislikes. Okay, and you're slow. Okay. I mean, the list started out quite well, and then it sort of fizzled out toward the end, didn't it? Okay, you I think you can work behind the bar. We'll get you now. So hire you for 25 money, daily wage of 13. Okay, so you are hired. Okay. Do we need to assign a person to this? I'm not quite sure. But okay, so I hired a staff member. Right, now we need to buy some drinks. So we can use the merchant to go and grab a little bit of drink. Are we not going to need some sort of storeroom to put those drinks in? I would think we might do, but let's just go and grab some from here anyway. So, what do we have? We've got Cleaver's Surprise. The surprise is that anyone would choose to drink it. Lovely. We've got House Brew. It's a cheap drink. It's on the house. That's good. And Druid's Foot. Made from apples, even wasps wouldn't swarm. Oh, that's like a cider. Okay, because it's made from apples, but really bad apples. It's a terrible cider. Okay, so our drink options are all awful. Okay, do you know what? Should we buy one of each? Is that going to be enough? Do we buy 2 of each? In fact, do you know what? We'll not have any of that for now. Let's buy 2 Cleaver Surprise and 2 House Brew, and we'll see how we get on. So, purchase those. Lovely. So now I think if we unpause time, there you go. Chappie has appeared outside. Right, hi there, Chappie. Hi there, Andres. Andres? At the minute you're sweeping... Oh, hang on. Yes, we need to assign a drink here, don't we? So how about we begin with some House Brew? Let's do that, shall we? So assign a drink to the tab. We've done that. So now do you go down that corridor, and this should increase your walking speed a teeny tiny bit by 20%. You can go and grab the stuff, and there you go. You've loaded it in. Right, this is good news. I feel like we do need a storeroom of some kind. Oh, hang on, that's wiggling about. Oh, because we can open. We can open up, exciting times. I feel like we do need a bit of a storage area. I'm thinking we might put it there. And that could be a staff room. And that could just be, say, more sort of tap room. Eventually, in time, we can expand it into there. I think that might be what we do. Okay, let's do that, shall we? Let's get a storeroom. And if we put it here, look, it'll be near to the bar. It'll be near to the actual tap. So if we do that, so say yes, confirm that for 12. That's hardly anything. We can put the door just there, so they can just walk right round and get it done. And then in the storeroom, we want pallets. Okay, here we go. So we'll have 1 pallet there, another pallet there, and we'll put another one here, and a 4th one there. So we can store 4 things in there. That probably isn't the most optimised sort of areas, but never mind, it will do the job. Right, so then, if we then unpause time, are you... Oh, hang on, what are you complaining about there? What is that? Change task. They found something important to do. They will automatically switch tasks in progress to handle higher priority ones. Okay, however, I think we hire somebody else. Let's get Samuel on board, because Samuel can do many things. So yes, you can come in as well, Samuel.
As your tavern grows, so must your payroll. With the second employee, your business has evolved from a dubious shack to a reputable service establishment.
Well, I wouldn't say it was reputable, no narrator man, but thank you very much. Okay, incidentally, if you do recognise the voice of the narrator, that might be because they're quite a sort of famous, well-known audiobook narrator. They've narrated many audiobooks. They're called Stephen Pacey. And yeah, it's quite cool they got them on this. Because, you know, they've read many things. They've done a lot of audiobook stuff. So it is quite good that they're narrating this game. They've got a proper sort of audio narrator on. Right. So I think if we unpause time again, are you going to go and stock up in here? That is what I would like you to do. So you put that into there. There we go, look. Right, so we're loading the things into our storeroom, which makes sense. Right, so I think then, before we do anything else, we need, there we go, a small table. I think I'd love to get a small table and a floor mat. I would love to get both of those things in. We can afford it, but then we can't afford much else. But I think it's probably worth doing. So do you know what? Let's get a table and we will tuck it right into that corner there. So, boop, we've got a table. Okay, exciting times, and now we haven't got enough money for many things, but we can afford a nice floor mat. There we go, look. Does it... Oh, okay. There is a blue thing there implying that we should put it there. Can we click there? Oh, there you go. Yes. Right. I don't know what the little blue thing is, but okie dokie. There we go. Right. So, welcome. We've got 14 money left, which isn't very much at all. So, possibly we should open up. There we go. We're open. We're open, everybody. And here is our deed. Oh, we get to name it. Right, okay. So your tavern, herein named and verified by a seal, a place of beverages and dining, organised and existing under the laws by regional governance and operating and... Okay, right, lots of sort of legal flim-flam to read there. However, yes, we get to give our tavern a name. And because we're sort of playing through the story mode, if you like, this isn't our only tavern. We're going to have a tavern here in the swamp, and then, yeah, when we complete this bit of the game, when we finish this off, somebody, I don't know how it's going to work in the story, but somebody will go, hey, look, you're good at running taverns. Would you like to run my tavern over here in the mountains where it's going to be snowy, or over here in a desert where it's going to be hot, or in a forest, or in a town, or whatever? So there's going to be different taverns. So I think we need to call it something that's relevant to a swamp, because that's where we are. So yeah, let me think of a sort of a swampy theme name for our tavern here. I think we call it the Swamp and Stout. I like that. That works quite well. Of course, as we've established, we're in a swamp. We can clearly see that. And stout is a type of drink, isn't it? It's like a sort of a Guinnessy type of a drink. It's, you know, a darker ale type thing. And maybe one of the drinks that we're serving is a stout. I don't know. Maybe it is. So we're going to go for the Swamp and Stout. I think that works quite well. So we shall do the stampy stamping. And there we go. We are ready. And now we're open.
You throw your doors open to the world. There's no telling who might step through.
Right. Okay. So now do we wait? Oh no, hang on. Time is paused. Nothing's going to happen there, is it? Let's unpause time and then we'll get things happening. Right. Anybody coming by? Anybody turning up to the Swamp and Stout? Okay, now here's a person. Hello, this is Joyce. Hi there, Joyce. Joyce is a bird watcher. They claim they work hard and play hard. Friends love their street smarts and they hate their lack of style. Now, I like the characters in this game, by the way. If we pause time just and have a look. I don't quite know why. I don't know why this is the case. But somebody, when the game was being developed, somebody took the sort of design decision to go, do you know what? They don't need the tops of their arms. They need, you know, their sort of forearms and their hands. But they don't need the tops of their arms to connect their forearms and hands to the rest of their body. So the hands are just sort of floating around. And I quite like it. I like that. It just makes it look a little bit it looks a little bit bizarre. But also, I quite like it. It works very well. Right, so you're over here taking the orders. There you go. Our first order has come in, and we're serving some beer. Okay, hi there. Here's some beer for you. There you go. Ooh, a nifty little kind of spin there. And we made some money. Okay, we've sold our first drink. We've got a shiny badge thingamajig. Okay, yay for the badge. Right, are there achievements? Right, so we're picking up achievements. And they were sort of okay with it. They gave us a 75% sort of thumbs up, like a rating or whatever. Which I assume is good. Marketing events, a new business. You've opened your tavern and have thus increased interest from potential patrons. They're the traits of the scenario. So there's a swamp climate, as we can see, no fires, no infestations, and cheaper loans. Okay, right, so we need really more people to come in. Can you go and tell people that we're open? I thought you were going to walk around here, but you kind of vanished. Hang on. Where did you come from? Okay, I don't know where you came from, but you're very welcome. There is a nice sort of table over here you could sit at. Right there, equally as, I'm going to say happy. 75%'s all right, isn't it? That's quite good. So they're equally as happy. I don't know where the other person came in from. Unless they came in from over here. I'm not quite sure. But okay, whatever the case. We've had 2 visitors, which is good. Hang on a minute. They had something over their head. What does that mean? What does that mean, Samuel? You've got a book over your head. Staff in this role will not wear a special uniform and will attempt any job in the tavern. Okay, I kind of want to specialise you in particular roles. I'd like you to do particular things. Zally just did a rather unpleasant burp there. Sorry, everybody. That's notifications. That's atmosphere overlays. That's the pause menu. Maybe we can't do that just yet. Maybe we can't put you in particular roles. I don't know. When working in a specific role, staff will don the associated uniform. Okay. So while in the role's uniform, they receive a boost to their relevant skill and perform only tasks associated with that role. I mean, yes, I would like it. Hang on, is that where we put it? Shifts, ban you from rooms, assign bed, tasks, kick you out, give you a bonus. But I don't know how to give you a particular role. I can't recall how to do that. Do we need to sort of click on here? That tells us the numbers. That tells us if they like it or not. Okay, do you know what? It's fine right now. You do have a sort of a book thing over your head. I don't know what that means. What does the book thing mean, Samuel? I don't know. Right, runtime on very quickly. And we will wait for people to come by. Nobody's coming by. Nobody else is coming in. Somebody come in. Because we've got to pay their wages. We've got a welcome mat and a table and everything. I don't know what more they could possibly want. Deary me. Okay. Right, so we need to get through to the end of the day. Are we going to have enough money to pay their wages? We might just have enough cash to cover the wages, and that's kind of it. But okay, right, so, yeah, nothing much going on. Oh, there you go.
Off hours are a good opportunity to manage rooms and furnishings, or you could simply speed up the clock.
We haven't got any money to buy any furnishings, rather sadly, Mr. Narrator, so yeah, we're just going to speed time on a bit. I mean, I thought maybe you guys would go home. Oh, right, so 25 is what we paid in wages. So, okay, we're down to 5 money, which isn't very good, although we have got wiggly things happening. Okay, I'm going to click the wiggly thing. We've got a storage overview, and I'm clicking the wiggly thing, and there we go, patron satisfaction. Okay, yeah, so our 2 people that came by gave us reviews of 75%. That was our approval rating. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. Right, let's move time on nice and quick. And we'll try and get through... I don't know when we open. 6, maybe? 7, possibly? I don't know. 7 o'clock, they're still having a snooze.
The dawn of a fresh day. The opportunities are endless. So long as no one comes to throw a wrench in the works.
Oh, that'll probably be me. I'll probably throw a wrench in my own works. It's fine. I mean, I'd like to if we could get another bar slot. That'd be quite good. That'd be quite nice. But yes, okay, so we are open. Yeah, there we go. People are coming in. Hello there, Dorothy Chadius. Hello there. Oh, you're a guild representative. Oh, right. Here we go. So yes, there are stories in this game. There are events and stories and kind of a plot and such. Right, okay. Let's click on this then. A storybook. Let's find out what that's all about. Oh, you've got the storybook. Okay, we'll click on that then. Are you going to read to us, narrator man?
A severe-looking human woman in a pressed suit enters your tavern. She sweeps her gaze across the taproom and approaches the bar with confident, efficient strides. How rustic. 1 mug of your finest beverage. You slide the mug across the counter and hold out your hand for payment. The woman presses a crisply folded sheet of paper into it instead. My name is Dorothy Chadius, guild representative. You have been served.
No, you've been served, actually, because we gave you a drink. Okay, so we can then respond with, huh, what's this? Or, oh, no, I served you. See the mug. I mean, that's what I initially thought when that happened, when the thing here popped up. I thought, no, we just served you. So I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for, no, I served you. See the mug?
You misunderstand. You have been served a legal document. The woman picks up her drink and takes a long sip. The mug is frosty. The stare she fixes you with is frostier. This beverage is adequate.
Okay, right, so we're serving adequate drinks. I think that's wholly expected because, not long ago this place was an absolute tip. So yeah, we're doing quite well to get a drink to you at all. Oh, hello. Can we click on you? Do you do anything? There's a little thing there. Oh, bye-bye. Okay, so what kind of legal document? Or, you're welcome, who are you? Okay, right. What kind of legal document? That seems like the most sort of pressing question. What legal document are you talking about?
Notice of official censure by the Guild for operating an unlicensed tavern. Did you think you wouldn't be caught? We saw your deed filed. It's a matter of public record. She taps the seal on the folded document. It's all in here. The rules, your transgressions, and the consequences.
I thought we filled in a form. We filled in a form and we had a stamp and everything. I thought it was all sort of official. Okay, so what guild? I didn't join any guilds. Am I under arrest? Are you a constable? Oh no, what guild? I didn't join any guilds. What are you talking about? What guild?
The woman slaps a badge down on the countertop with a tight, proud smile. I'm a representative of the Tavern Keepers Guild. We oversee all the taverns in the land. She lifts her chin, gazing reverently into the distance. People rely on taverns to unwind and socialize under the professional care of a guild-certified tavern keeper. But you, her brow furrows, you are not certified.
Okay, can we get certified? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I didn't know. I'd be happy to get certified. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know that was a thing. And yes, if it requires me to get certified, then I would like to do that. How can we go about sorting that out?
I have registered you as a guild applicant. The first step to move your application forward is to earn a 1-star ranking for your tavern. She drops a large, crisply folded map on the counter. This map shows the locations of reputable distributors of food and drink. Take this as well. She places a beautiful crystal bottle on the table beside the map. It's filled with golden, frothy liquid.
Okay, what's in the bottle? I don't know what that is. Yeah, great, thanks. What's in the bottle? Any ideas?
She gestures to the bottle. This is a tavern elemental, a provisional advisor of a sort. She's agreed to work with you full-time if your membership is approved. A small figure forms in the swirling liquid and waves cheerfully at you. They know everything there is to know about the business. This one's name is Hops, I believe.
Okay, I see what you've done there. Hops, because, what do you put in beer? You use hops. Okay, right. Hello there, Hops. I'll wave back at the swirling liquid, which seems a bit odd, but there you go. Hi. So she'll just be watching me all the time. That's weird. Thanks so much. I hope we'll be friends. Or, so I shouldn't drink this. Maybe don't drink the Tavern Elemental. No. Thanks so much. I hope we'll be friends. That seems like a nice thing to say. So, yeah, hopefully we can get on.
Dorothy seems slightly flustered by your genuine pleasure. The figure in the bottle beams a sweet smile at you and nods. Yes, well, I'm sure you'll enjoy one another. She leans down to the level of the bottle and fixes the little elemental inside with a piercing stare. It stares back, striking a fair imitation of Dorothy's rigid posture. They're chatty types, elementals, but worth listening to.
Okay, right, I'll keep that in mind, I guess. Oh, great, thank you. I mean, let's be polite. This Dorothy here seems like a person that we do need to keep on side. We need to make sure they like us. So, yeah, we'll be polite about it now. Great, thank you.
Dorothy favours you with another tight smile and reaches out to shake your hand. Her grip is firm and dry, like her personality. Best of luck to you in the application process. Attain a 1-star rating, and we'll be in touch. As she strides away, it occurs to you that she never paid for her drink. On the counter, Hop swirls around in her bottle to give you a big thumbs up.
Okay, so we need to get a 1-star rating or we're going to get shut down or put in prison or whatever. Okay, but that's the goal, get a 1-star rating. Okay, so close the book and, yeah, you're going to pay?
The long arm of bureaucracy has found you even in the depths of the swamp. At least you've made a friend.
I haven't advised anyone in ages. This'll be fun.
Oh, hello there. Are you Hops? Oh, that's exciting. Right, so I think... Did they pay in the end? Oh, no, they didn't pay, but I think they gave us a good rating. I think they did give us a good rating. Okay, now that's quite good. Right, you're getting some drink. This is lovely. Okay, so check the tavern rating tooltip. Okay, okay, is that over here somewhere? No, that's a map. Where is the tavern rating tooltip? Whereabouts is that? Oh, just here. Just here. Okay. So, tavern rating. Requirements for 1 star, I assume that is. So, 65% average patron satisfaction and 8 patron visits. Okay, so we need more people to come by. That's fine. And then drinks category, rated 0.5 star. Services category, rated 0.5 stars. Okay, right, that's fine. Check drink flag tooltip. Is that just there? Okay, reputation, 90%. Although, to get a 1 star on that, we need to have 2 drinks on the tavern menu. So we need 2 taps. Okay, right, we'll try and do that. And then, yeah, the goal is reach a 1-star tavern rating. Okie dokie. We are going to need a little bit more money to do this. We are going to need more cash. Because we need... Oh, hang on, you need the loo. I mean, really? Yeah, I guess you do need the toilet. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, there's plenty of space over here. I don't think anybody would be averse to using, you know, the swamp. That'd be fine, wouldn't it? There's plenty of room around. Yeah, you're getting a bit... Yeah, you need the toilet, but we can't afford a toilet. I'm really sorry. We can't afford a toilet for you. So you gave us a 60% rating. Okay, right, we need a loo. It's become very obvious that we need to get ourselves a toilet. Okay, outdoors, the toilet is 50. Right, that's quite expensive, but I think we are going to need to do this. We'll put the toilet just there. That'll do. Right, oh, 3 new unlocks. Oh, hang on, what's all that about? What do you mean 3 new unlocks? A waiting bench, taproom and hallway. Oh, okay. A dartboard and a lantern. Okay, so by putting down items, we then also unlock access to more. Okay, that's very good. Yeah, so cheers, that's good. Right. So you lot can go to the loo, so you can give us higher ratings, which is nice. And also maybe, does that also mean that you're going to hang around a bit longer to spend more money? The only thing is, we need some more people coming in before we have to pay the wages. What time is it? 5 o'clock. I mean, this is prime sort of tavern time, surely. We need another couple of people coming in. Oh, right, this is good. Lots of people are coming in. Oh, okay. Hello there. So, hang on. You're called Jefferson Apple Butter, which is a very good name. Okay, so, right, Jefferson, you've got a storybook thing floating over your head. Let's have a chat. Jefferson, what's going on? What's happening with your storybook?
A scruffy young man with a friendly face and ink-stained hands peers around the taproom. He scratches some notes on a scroll with a tattered quill, then sidles up to the bar and flashes an ingratiating smile. Hello! Would you happen to be the owner of this tavern? The name's Jefferson, ace reporter. I'm looking for front-page material for our next Gazette, and I was hoping to ask you about your tavern. On the record, of course.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, this might get more people in through the door. Because, of course, yeah, it's going to be in the papers and people might be interested. They might come to look. You know, publicity is good. And if we can get it for free, that's even better. Whose first issue? Hang on, did it say the first issue? I don't think it's saying about first issues, was it? My tavern is definitely hot news. Go ahead. Or, you're an ace reporter. Never heard of you. I mean, that's not going to help us. I mean, it might be true. It might be true. I've never heard of Jefferson here, but I don't think that's going to help. So, do you know what? No, my tavern is definitely hot news. Go ahead, Jefferson, please.
Really? A wave of relief washes over his face, but he squashes it quickly. That is to say, I knew I'd get the scoop. Let's see here. He chews the tip of his quill and scans over his scroll with a furrowed brow. Right. As everybody knows, this tavern has been vacant ever since the previous owner sank in a freak quicksand accident years ago. How do you come to own the place?
Okay, so the previous owner sank in a freak quicksand accident, and then since then this tavern's just sort of been sitting there idle doing nothing. Okay, so I just showed up. Is that okay? It's mine now, right? I won it in a card game from some mysterious stranger. Off the record, I think I forged a deed of ownership. Okay, no, I think, let's just go that we just showed up. We just rocked up here and went, you know what? Yeah, that looks like a good challenge. Let's turn this tavern into something nice. Because, yeah, we don't want to say we forged things. And, I mean, yeah, did we win it in a card game? I've got no idea. I'm just going to say that we just showed up and got it. There you go. Yeah, I showed up. Is that okay? It's mine now, right?
I don't know. Local statutes are a little fuzzy on that kind of thing. Ooh, maybe I should write a story about the flimsy local real estate laws. Jefferson scribbles rapidly. The important thing is you've got the doors open. What's your business strategy going forward?
Business strategy, you say? I mean, I've clearly thought about this, and I've written a very detailed 400-page business plan about how we can make this tavern very successful. But wouldn't you know, I've completely forgotten all of it. So, yeah, business strategy, eh? Right, do the bare minimum, then open a better tavern elsewhere. I mean, I don't want to do the bare minimum. I would like to leave this place looking quite good. To make this the best, highest rated tavern in the land, or honestly, no idea, I've never done this before. I mean, I might be honest, because I've never done it before. So, yeah, I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm not quite sure. Can you help us? Give us advice.
Jefferson gives you an uneasy look, but scribbles down your answer. I appreciate the candor, but I feel kind of bad here. Again, we are on the record for an interview. For a newspaper. Apparently, having exhausted his line of questioning, he rolls the parchment closed. Well, that's all I have. Thanks for your time. I'll be off. This story isn't going to write itself. That's the job of an ace reporter. Jefferson stuffs the scroll into his jerkin, dramatically raising his quill and waving it above his head. To the presses!
Oh, very dramatic. Okay, so our first sort of little interview with the press is done. So close the book. And I assume, is he going to get a drink as well? Oh, hang on. There's a wiggly thing over here. 15 minutes of fame. Okay, so another achievement is unlocked. And now, yes, we have a wiggly thing, which is a tavern menu. Okay, so we can now see what we're offering. And can we charge more money for it? Yes, okay. So we're serving house brew, and if we got another tap, I imagine another thing would appear just here. We're not offering any kind of bed services, and we're not offering food at this moment. Okie dokie. So it's just the one drink on offer at the minute. And also, it's quite dark in here, because we haven't got any lights. We had to spend quite a lot of money on the toilet out the back, I'm afraid. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. Again, I would have thought this would be sort of, peak time for people to come in and go to a tavern. But yeah, maybe the lack of light is possibly putting people off a little bit. But I can't afford it. I can't afford to do that right now. I can't afford to put lights in, because then I can't pay their wages. So we'll run time on pretty quickly. Yeah, like that look, and we'll just see what happens. We're still at half a star, which is okay. That's all right. Our drink is looking pretty good, and we've served plenty of them. But it's just, we're down to 10 monies. Okay, it's just a case of getting another beer tap in. But for that, we need 60 money, I think it was. Was it 60? Taproom. Tap is 60. Plus, we then need to make sure that we've got enough money to pay their wages, which is 25, I think. So we need 85 monies. And then we can get the tap in, the new tap. Okay. Bayou Chronicle. Oh, here we go. This is the newspaper. Bayou Chronicle, issue number 1, price free, first issue only. Grand opening, new tavern in Riverbottom. Though most things in Riverbottom are sinking into the muck, one business is on the rise. An abandoned building in Bog Crossing. Oh, okay, we're in Bog Crossing. Got a new lease of life with the grand opening of the hottest and only new tavern in town. The Chronicle was on the scene, landing an exclusive interview with the proprietor. Their initiative was clear to see. In fact, they just showed up and took what they wanted, in this case, the building. Although you've only just opened, you can expect great things ahead. Don't expect the same old tavern service you're used to, as this owner has never done this before, promising a new and exciting perspective. Okay, right, Jefferson Apple Butter, well done on spinning that in a positive way. Because you could have said, I probably won't bother turning up because I don't know what they're doing. They've never done it before. It's going to be a disaster. But no, they've sort of spun it in a positive, give it a nice angle, which is good. That's very impressive. Well done, Jefferson. Our recommendation, give them a shot. And if you see the Chronicle's ace reporter, Jefferson Apple Butter at the bar, buy him a drink. Cheers! And then other news things. A deposed Dark Lord spotted at the farmer's market, buys tomatoes. Swamp gas or marsh spirit, exclusive first-hand account. Local man claiming to speak to frogs, breaks silence. Okay, good. It's all kicking off around here. Apparently we've been tavern keeping for 2 hours.
Well, now your story is out there. People across the land may be reading all about you as we speak. Exciting. Intrusive.
Does it give us anything though, narrator man? Is it going to help us? Okay, the merchant is here. Can't afford to buy anything from them right now. So hi there. This might have been a wasted trip. I'm not quite sure. Hang around for a bit. Yeah, we need all that money. We need that money to come in. So yeah, we'll tick time on until we have people actually popping by. There we go. Hello there. So to 18. So do you make 8 money each time we sell something? 18, 26. Okay, there is a queue. There is a queue of people. This is encouraging. Up to 42. The merchants left. Up to 50. How much of this do we have left? Oh, crikey. Okay, we're running out of the house brew.
Hope you get to see the Tavern Keepers Guild headquarters one day. You wouldn't believe your eyes.
Oh, okay, right. Thank you. I mean, that's not helping me right now, but okie dokie. Maybe one day we will. Up to 58. Come on. We need just a few more people through the doors. Although, we are going to have to change what we're serving. In fact, John, let's do it now. There's one house brew left. Let's go for Cleaver Surprise. Let's switch our drink offering round a little bit. There we go. Right, and now 6 o'clock. More people coming in. Hello. Up to 69. Coming to 80 something, wasn't it? 91? Oh, crikeys. Do we get more money from Cleaver Surprise? 91. 102. Okay, right. That is much better. The only thing is, we need the travelling merchant to come by so we can then buy some more of the house brew. Because we can buy a tap, but now we haven't got anything to really put on it, which is a little bit of a shame. Okay, the tavern's going to close in an hour, got to pay 25, and the Gazette store is ending in a day. Oh, and it's raining. Okay, which I imagine has some bearing on... where is it? Just there. Rain. Okay, people tracking mud and might want a fire. Okay, we can't do a fire. I can't really do too much about the mud or anything really either. But okay, now we've got 2 people here to clean it up. That's fine. Okay, so I think we're on 113 money. Let's pay your wages. Oh, crikey, it's proper raining out there. Look at it. It is pouring. Okay, at least, our building was in a bad way. But at least there weren't any holes in the roof. I can't see any kind of grand puddles forming. So at least the roof was intact. Oh dear, our staff are a little bit unhappy. Maybe because they have to keep sleeping without a bed. Okay, right, that's not great, is it? That's not great. Right, and then also low approval. Patrons rate our facilities quite low. Perhaps we should look into that. Okay, so they would like... Oh, hang on. A bulletin board. That might be quite good for a 1-star thing. Just, get people to like us a bit more. And also a dartboard or a waiting bench. We can do all of these things. It just requires money, which we're sort of lacking a little bit. And there's another story thing. Okay, right. Joe, question mark. Okay, let's go and see what's up with Joe. Hi there, Joe. How are you? Let's hear your story.
What have we here? A tavern of this calibre must have the tastiest brews in Riverbottom. A stout man in a stained apron stomps up to the bar. His bushy grey eyebrows obscure his eyes, but do nothing to soften the voice reverberating from his broad-barreled chest. He seems human, but you'd swear from his stride that he has some dwarf in his lineage somewhere. It's a great pleasure to meet you. The name's... His brow furrows. Joe. The name's Joe. Joe Town Guy.
I'm not convinced that your real name is Joe Town Guy, but okay. That's your real name? Joe Town Guy?
It surely was last time I checked. He chortles good-naturedly, laughing it off, but surreptitiously wipes a bit of sweat from his brow. Yes, indeed. The name is Joe Townman, as sure as swamp rats are damp. That isn't important, though. What's important is your selection of beverages.
Okay, Joe, town man, town guy, town chap, town person, whatever you want to call yourself. Okay, so fine, what can I get for you, Mr. Town Man? Town man. So is that Joe, town guy, town man? Let's be nice. Let's just go, do you know what? Yeah, you're talking about beer. We're a tavern. We serve beer. Would you like a beer?
Joe licks his lips as he surveys your tap setup. He's only a head and a half taller than the bar itself, so he gets a good close look.
I'll have a mug of whatever you have on the tap, please and thank you.
You fill a mug and slide it across the bar. He takes a deep swig, then promptly chokes and spits it across the surface of the bar.
Oh, okay, right. Is it not a good drink? I mean, it was quite cheap. And we are in a swamp, so maybe the flavour and the taste is being a little bit impaired by the local atmosphere. But, okay, so, hey, don't spit on my bar. What's wrong with you? Well, I'm sorry, you okay? Was it bad? Yeah, let's go for that. I'm sorry, was it bad? Is it not a good drink?
Bad? No, it isn't bad. It's downright disgusting. And in a classy place like this, I can hardly believe it.
Mr. Town Guy shakes his head, eyebrows swaying.
But I don't blame you. I blame that merchant in his little boat. If only there was somewhere nearby you could go to buy proper drinks.
He reaches up very slowly and slides a map onto the countertop.
Somewhere that won the Golden Toad Award 7 years running.
Hang on a minute, I feel like this might be an orchestrated kind of a thing. You knew what you were doing. Something tells me you know exactly the place. Yeah, that would be really convenient. Oh, well, no, okay, no, I know what you're doing here. This is like a sort of a little advertising push. You're like trying to do a sales push on us. Yeah, something tells me you know exactly the place, Mr. Chap.
Oh, no, I don't know much about that sort of thing. I'm just a regular farmer, maybe.
Actually, Joe absently takes a sip of his drink and smacks his lips thoughtfully. You notice he doesn't spit it out.
By crockery, how could I ever forget Moss Barrel Brewery? Joe Moss Barrel brews the finest drinks in Riverbottom, or my name isn't Tom Joe Guy.
Right, so now he's called Tom Joe Guy. This is brilliant. I love all this. This is very silly. It's wonderful. Fine, you sold me, kind stranger. I'll look into it. Or it isn't. You've changed your name 3 times already. No, we'll be nice to him. We'll be nice to him. He's clearly doing some sort of con or whatever. The long con, possibly. But we'll go for it. We will bite it. We'll look into it. So, Moss Barrel Brewery. Okay, yeah, we're going to have a little look at that, maybe.
Yes. But where... Oh, what's this?
Joe blinks down at the bar with exaggerated nonchalance. He scoots the map closer to you, carefully turning it so you can see it right side up.
A map to Moss Barrel Brewery. You could go try their brews for your next bulk order. I hear Joe Moss Barrel looks a lot like me, so don't be alarmed when you see me there. I mean, him.
You take the map. Joe looks mighty proud of himself. Hopefully his brews are better than his marketing strategy.
No, I like it. I like the marketing strategy. This is very good. Okay, wonderful. Right, hello there. Maybe Joe, maybe Tom. I don't know. Whatever your name is. Hello there, Mr. Moss Barrel, possibly. Is that going to be correct? Okay, so now we can go somewhere else and get some drinks. We have to kind of order them in bulk, and I imagine it takes a while for them to get delivered. Okay, so is that going to give us another goal? Do we get another goal to do something about that? We have got the world map. So, oh, hey, there you go, region. Serpentine Lake is now available. I would like to, if we could, just get through a couple of people. Right, there we go. We're on 110 money. So pause time for a second. We haven't got the travelling merchant. They're arriving tomorrow, which is possibly a bit of a nuisance. What we could do, though, is we could at least get the other beer tap in. We could, or maybe, actually, we also do need to get some more service stuff in. We need either a dartboard or a waiting bench. A dartboard sounds like more fun, doesn't it? Where do they go? There we go. It's 80 monies for a dartboard. Or 30 for a bench. But the dartboard's a lot more exciting. So we will put the dartboard just here, I think. Yeah, if we put it there, I mean, is there a risk that possibly you might nip out to the loo over here, And then you might go, that was lovely. What a lovely trip to the loo that was very urgently required. And then you could come back through the door, and depending on who is playing darts, you might possibly end up with a dart, sticking out of your arm, shoulder, head. I don't know. Yeah, because if we put it there, that might be a little bit of a risk. We could put it along here, but that's like a perfect place for it, isn't it? We'll do it we'll put it as far over as it can go, look. So we can get 4 people around. Because if we put it there, the little sort of green people slots turn into like orange squares, which I assume is saying they can't fit there. So we're going to put that in at great expense. We're going to go boop. Okay, right, so that goes in, which is brilliant. We are down a bit on money, but we can pay wages, which is nice. And yes, of course, everyone's going to be now complaining about the weather. Everyone's going to be complaining about the fact that it's raining outside. People want a fireplace to dry off. I haven't got a fireplace. I'm very sorry. I just put a dartboard in, and there's a toilet outside. So that's quite good. Our services are currently at a 1-star rating. Okay, right, so really, I think all we need to do is get another drink on our tavern menu, and then we'll be okay. Right, let's run time on, let's get that done. Oh no, but our staff are getting grumpy. Okay. Would it help if we gave you, a bonus of 24 for a temporary happiness boost? Or can we possibly, in a staff room, afford a bed? A bed is 50. Okay, I don't think we can afford a bed. We can't zone out the staff room, put a bed in it, and then also pay your wages, unless lots of people come in. Although it is only 4 o'clock, so maybe a lot of people will come in. Right, we're going to make that a staff room. We need a staff room. The staff are getting grumpy and irate, so that's going to be 17 money to do that. Boop. Put a door in just there, and then get a staff bed. Like a table, but cozier and more acceptable to sleep on. Okay, so we'll just pop a bed in at the end over there. Okay, so one of you can go to bed. You can fight about that possibly, unless we get more money by the end of the day, and then we can put another bed in, possibly. I don't know. We'll see what money we've got. What money do we have? So 7 o'clock. When do we close? Oh, crikeys. Okay, we close quite soon. So we've got enough money to pay the wages. How much was a table? 40. So we need 65 money by the end of the day to afford both of those things. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, there's going to be a fight over who's going to get the bed. Who is going to get the bed? You should possibly get the bed because you're more tired. You're certainly angrier. So maybe you can have the bed. Okay, right, you've gone to sleep in a bed, which is probably a good thing. So you can then hopefully wake up slightly jollier. Do we need to clear all these things out of the way? Or do they just sort of stay up here forever? Okay, right. Let's run time on until we get our drink up to a 1-star rating. I think that's quite an important thing for us to do. So we'll get that done. Is it really hot? Has it gone super hot in terms of weather? No, it hasn't. Okay, all right. Here's the merchant. Okay, if we go onto the world map, we can see other things. Oh, crikey! So where are we? There's the Moss Barrel Brewery. So whereabouts are we? Are we here? Are we where that thing is? Or are we somewhere else? There's a marsh. We are in a swampy thing, so maybe we're over there. So here's the world. Oh, the world is... Okay, the map is really big. Oh, the map is ginormous. Wow. Okay, there you go. There's a map. So this is what we can see. And there's a load of other regions that we haven't even unlocked yet. Oh, wow. Crikeys. Okay, right. Let's go back to our tavern for now. We're going to go to the merchant. House brew. Oh, Quick Blossom. Right. Stars, tier 1 dwarf rating and tier 1 humour. What's that do, though? Last twice as long. Oh, okay. And it's quite cheap, which might mean that it's rubbish. Maybe it's terrible. I don't know. We could get some more house brew. We can afford that. So that's 8. And we can afford 1 quick blossom for 15. That leaves us with 1 money. Okay, we'll do that because we do need some more stuff. And now we really, our staff happiness is coming down quite a lot. We are struggling with unhappy staff, rather sadly. But, okay, if we can just serve a few more people, we can get to 1 star, and that would be wonderful. We need to get in the extra tap. That's all we need, just 60 to get the extra tap in. So on 34, we're on 45. Come on, let's get some more people in. Come on, that was the lunchtime rush. And now we've got, what's coming up there? What's that? Oh, that's a tavern closing. Okay, come on. I just want to get this done. Let's get a nice bonus to this thing. Get it up to 1 star. And hopefully if we do that, the guild people will give us a load of money. Our staff are becoming rather furious. If happiness falls too low, they can become critically unhappy. We can give them gold bonuses to make them happy for a while. You're really not happy with life. If we give you 26 money, we can't afford to pay the wages. We need some more people to come in, please. Can we have some more people? Where are all of the... Would anybody like to come in for a drink? Anybody? Any people? It's 9 o'clock. Hang on, is that out of drink? No, that's got drink in it. Oh, okay. We just became incredibly unpopular at the end of that day. We'll see what the staff do. Can we tell you to go to bed? Are we allowed to kind of order? Oh, there you go. Go to bed. Yes. Oh, you can give them particular beds. You can tell them they have a very specific bed. Right, so you need to have a bit of a break, I think. You can sleep in the bed to hopefully make you a bit happier overnight. You can just stand there and go to sleep. Okay, so we'll wait and see what happens in the morning. We've got 3 hours until we open up again. And we just need a lot of people. Oh, hang on. You, hang on. How do we tell you to go? Wake up. So you wake up, and then you... Oh, can we not tell you to go to bed? Can we not tell you to go to bed? Oh, hang on. I want you to go to... There you go. Go to bed. You go into that bed, please. And then that might make you a bit less angry. Although... Okay, I think they've just left. I think they just quit. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Oh dear, right, okay, never mind. Right, we've got 17 money, and nobody's coming by. If somebody could come by really soon and give us lots of cash, that'd be great. Hello there. Right, we're out of drink. So let's select a drink back to... In fact, let's put the Quick Blossom in. Let's go for Quick Blossom. I don't know how much money it makes, but let's put that on, shall we? Let's get that sorted. There we go. Right, let's hope people really enjoy drinking the Quick Blossom. It looks a bit like a wine. It looks a bit more like a wine drink. But okay. Right, here comes another person. Hello there. How are you? I don't know what money we're making from that. It doesn't seem like very much. And there aren't many people coming by either. Somebody come here. At least you're cleaning everything. At least you're keeping it nice and tidy. Okay, we're on 58. We're on 58. If we could just get a couple of extra people coming in, maybe 2 or 3 people, that might give us what we need to get this sorted. But no, and you're getting... Your happiness is at 22%? Okay. Okay, are we going to close again with not much happening? I think, have we closed? Oh no, it tells you up here when it's shut. 11 o'clock I think we shut. Okay, so we've paid you at least. So you've got your money, which is good. So your energy is ticking up, but your happiness is quite low. Yeah, it's quite cold apparently. Okay, maybe because you've got a nice bed to sleep in, that could possibly make you a little bit happier. Well, here comes the Bayou Chronicle 2. Is this going to send any people our way? Okay, Fort Lawn excavation reveals old walls are boring. A new dig into the ruins at Fort Lawn by the Historians Guild has revealed a startling fact. Ruins are boring, and so is history. So they found some rocks and bones and metal cup. So what? Historians Guild, listen up. Unless you find a magic sword or something, stop wasting everyone's time. Oh dear. The king issues an apology for forgetting Riverbottom is part of the kingdom. Fisherman catches magic fish. Wishes for tartar sauce. Hermit climbs mountain. Discovered he's scared of heights. Okay, good. Again, thrilling stuff happening around here. Right. Here's old Pete.
Be careful when taking out loans. The interest can really pile up if you aren't mindful.
Okay, now, interestingly, I was thinking, are we able to go and take out a loan? Just to give us a tiny bit more money so we can, get more stuff sorted around here. Because at the minute we are struggling for cash, of course. And I do want to get more things around. I want to get some more tables, some more decor. What am I getting, like the other things on here? Like, what was a waiting bench and everything else? So I'd like to get all those things sorted. But I think what we'll do is we shall finish things up for now with our little look at Tavern Keeper. But we're not done. We're not done. This is going to be a new series on the channel. We're going to go through Tavern Keeper and just see what happens. We'll clear this tavern, I think. We'll get this one sorted at some point. I think next time we'll get up to the 1-star drink rating, and I think that'll push our overall tavern rating up. So we will get to 1 star next time, but we have got to have a chat with old Pete. So we'll finish things up for now, come back next time, talk to old Pete, old Pete, we'll have a chat with you, and then, yes, we'll do what we can. We shall scrimp and save to get the other tap thing ready so we can serve 2 drinks. And then, yes, hopefully that'll get us our 1-star rating and the guild people will be happy. And fingers crossed, if we do, get officially certified and the guild of whatever it was, the Tavern Guild like us, I'm kind of hoping they might give us a big pile of money. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? A huge big pile of cash to invest in, a local guild member type thing. That would be good, wouldn't it? So we'll see if that happens. I don't imagine it will, but it would be nice if it could. So we'll do all that kind of stuff when we come back. But hopefully you've enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed this. I like this. I remember playing the demo. The demo was a lot of fun because I think it is one of these sort of, it's a bit daft. It's a bit daft, and it is unashamedly daft. It's just a bit silly, there's just sort of weird, silly things happening. You get the newspaper, and it's got like daft news reports, and these sort of conversational bits that pop up with the storybooks. They're a bit silly as well, and, the people haven't got any sort of tops of arms and what have you. It's all a bit sort of silly, but it's supposed to be silly, and that's kind of how it's been designed. I like that. I like the kind of the silly, but also quite laid back nature of it. I mean, okay, one of our staff members has left and the other one is quite cross, but I think we can sort that out. I think we can make them a bit less cross. I think really that's the only kind of real problem we've had, keeping our staff happy. Everybody else sort of seems okay. People seem quite happy with the tavern as it is right now, but the staff are having a little bit of a miserable time, so we'll try and sort that out as well. But it's been really enjoyable to play, so yes, this is going to be a new series on the channel, and we'll just see how far we can go. We'll just see what happens as we go through our different range of taverns, because I imagine as soon as we complete this one, we will go somewhere else, go to the next tavern, and there'll be a slightly different sort of thing for us to do, different environment, different people to meet, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll just work our way through and see where the story takes us. But yes, we shall wrap things up for now, I feel. It's a good point to stop, so we can go and have a chat with old Pete when we come back next time. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Tavern Keeper. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. There we go, the King and Kettle. It's Rob the God, he's a hero, he is Rob the God. He's got a feather in his cap, he's got a beard. This could be the planty room. We could have so many plants. Hang on. I feel like there's a book here to be written. We've got the Executioner and the Nun.